Good evening and welcome to Dungog Shire's November extraordinary meeting. I declare the meeting open at 6 p.m. All local governments in New South Wales are now required to record their meetings to enhance transparency in decision making and to improve public access. Please be advised that this meeting is being audio recorded and live streamed on Facebook, and that the recording will be available on Council's webpage 24 hours post the meeting. The opinions or statements made during the course of the Council meeting are those of the particular individuals and not the opinions or statements of Council. Dungog Shire Council acknowledges the traditional owners and cultural custodians of country in the Dungog Shire, including the Gringai, Giwal, Wonnarua and Worimi peoples. We pay our respect to elders past, present and emerging. Mr. GM, I believe we don't have any apologies, leave of absence, attendance, visual link. Everyone is here. Do we have any declarations of interest?
Mr. Mayor, we have no declarations of interest this evening. Thank you.
Okay, so can I have confirmation of the minutes of the 15th of October? So moved, Councillor Carruthers, and seconded Councillor Patton. Any discussion? I'll put the motion. All in favour? Against? Motion carried. Are there any matters arising from those minutes? There being no matters arising, I'll move on. There is no mayoral minute. We move to page 19 of our agenda, which is a housing and infrastructure master plan, which is going out for public exhibition. We have a mover, Councillor Carruthers, and a seconder, Councillor Lay. Councillor Carruthers.
Yeah, I just have an alternate recommendation I'd like to put forward.
Certainly.
So just to point one, where it talks to endorsing the public exhibition, I'd just like to see that we change the closeout date, go from Friday the 19th of December to Sunday the 21st of December. My understanding is that we won't be reviewing that feedback from exhibition until the Monday. So I think if we can give the community those 2 extra days to get their submissions in, we'll see greater participation.
Thank you. Councillor Lay, are you happy to take that as a second? Thank you.
Yes, Mayor.
Councillor Carruthers.
I just want to briefly acknowledge the engagement we've had to date on the Housing and Infrastructure Master Plan. Community input so far has been constructive, considered and genuinely helpful into shaping the direction of all of this. Something I've taken away from attending numerous engagement activities as part of putting this plan together is that the expectations across the community are high. So ensuring that we all stay engaged for this last leg of the race, keep listening and continuing to provide meaningful feedback is what ultimately will get these plans across the line to deliver outcomes that the Dungog Shire is looking for in terms of housing and infrastructure. And the exhibition phase will run for those 30 days. And we'll also have some community engagement as well as part of that. So I do encourage residents to come along to those sessions and speak to the team face-to-face about any changes or suggestions that they have currently that are in the drafts. I'd also like to congratulate the staff and the team behind this body of work. There's still a way to go, but it's truly taking shape, and it's a credit to the efforts, collaboration and professionalism that has been demonstrated throughout. We've set the bar pretty high for engagement, and it's amazing what you can do when you have a bit of funding behind a project, and they've really risen to the challenge. So congratulations.
Thank you, Councillor Carruthers. Councillor Lay.
Through you, Mr. Mayor. So tonight we're looking at something pretty significant, and I guess I just wanted to take a moment to talk about what it is that we're actually passing. And I'm sorry, Councillor Lay, I'll try to keep it to a minute, but can't promise anything. So a lot of people hear strategic planning package and understandably think that it's just another giant document destined to live on the shelf like so many before it, but this really is different. And what we're adopting tonight is a long-term whole of Shire planning framework, and this isn't just a filler, and it's not just a box-ticking exercise. It's not something that we're doing for fun, although reading 1,000 pages in a week has definitely changed permanently my base level of excitement, that is for sure. But what this actually is, so this package pulls together a housing strategy, a structure plan, a housing and infrastructure master plan, an integrated transport strategy, open space recreation framework, and importantly, all of these documents talk to each other. In simple terms, it's a blueprint of how Dungog grows and how we keep to the character and lifestyle that people actually value here. And why have we done this? And there's three main reasons I would like to focus on, and that's because growth is coming whether we plan for it or not. We can either shape that growth or we can watch that growth shape us, and this framework ensures we guide it with intention. And two, because we need a coordinated plan for infrastructure, roads, water, sewer, facilities, open spaces. These things don't happen randomly. And if we don't know where the housing is going, we can't properly forward plan for this infrastructure and where it goes. And this package finally connects all of those pieces. And thirdly, because this is essential for funding. Now, you've heard me say this before and many other councillors, but funding often doesn't go to councils who just want things. And if it did, we would be a very rich council. But it often goes to councils who prove that they've planned for them. These documents give us evidence. They give us priority lists. They give us justification. And when we go to state and federal government, we can now say, here's the plan, here's the data, here's the community needs, and here's the community wants. And now I think is the perfect time to capitalise on this housing focus that both state and federal governments are really pushing. And Dave Lozelle and Alison Penfold, which is our state and federal ministers, if you're watching this live stream right now, and I'm sure you are, please take note. You know, this is a game changer. And what this means, I guess, for the everyday people in Dungog. So this is the part that matters the most. This is the planning package essentially means better clarity about where we're going to develop and where we won't go. And people often ask, why is that happening over there? Or why can't this be built here? And this gives us clear evidence-based answers, and it gives us a policy to point to. It's a stronger basis to protect our character. So we keep what makes Dungog feeling like Dungog, and not by stopping change, but by shaping that and coordinating that. Better planning for youth and families. So the evidence is clear. We have a strong outdoor sports presence here for youth, but we're missing indoor all-weather use spaces. And this gives us the strategic base to actually pursue it. And now this is actually a very big concern in the community. There's been many youth forums held, including just yesterday, which was very well attended. A lot of good ideas there, but it does highlight, again, from the community what was lacking, which actually lines up really well with what's already in this draft strategy. More targeted investment in open spaces. A clearer long-term vision. People want certainty. This gives it. And yes, let's be honest, without a plan like this, councils end up doing what we've seen before, and that's reacting instead of planning, patching instead of building. This is thoughtful, it's coordinated, it's professional, and it's overdue. And like Councillor Carruthers, I guess I just wanted to highlight the level of community engagement into this work, and it's been absolutely huge. And I'll honestly say I wouldn't be surprised if this was a record-breaking amount of community input that we've had in planning in Dungog, which is exactly what this council has set out to do in this council term, and that's elevate community voices, listen properly, and make sure big decisions aren't made in isolation. The feedback, the workshops, the surveys, the comments, all of that has shaped what we're putting here tonight. And this isn't just a council plan, and it's not just the consultant's plan. This is the people's plan. This is built from the community up and not the top down. And that's exactly how it should be when we're talking about the future of the Shire as a whole. And lastly, I guess I just want to recognise all the staff and the consultants that have put a lot of work into this. It's a huge job in a short amount of time. And I really appreciate their responsiveness and being able to incorporate that community feedback into that. And final message from me, this is hopefully going on public exhibition now. And I'd just like to continue to encourage those community members to continue to be involved. And this gives the community a chance to comment, to question, to support, and to challenge, to help shape this future of the Shire. And if you have missed the last few months, this is your last, as we go into these last few stages now, this is the last chance that you'll have to really get involved. So I really encourage everyone to do that. And thank you. Happy to support the motion tonight.
Thank you, Councillor Lay. Is there anyone else looking to comment? Councillor Patton?
Through you, Mr. Mayor, I shall be very brief, and I'd like to take it up a level. This is probably the most important study which has been done in the Shire from a strategic point of view to shape this Shire's future for the next 20 years. And I can only endorse with the two previous speakers. It is really important for the community to get involved and have their say in the next phase. I should add also is that the outcome of this exercise will lead to changes and amendments to the DCP and LEP to capture what is being planned here. And it's important that we get it right. So this is your chance to influence the future. And I would encourage, as people have said prior to me, please attend those community meetings. They are advertised. I think you'll find them very helpful in understanding the potential with zoning. And those who attend should bring their ratepayer notice, because that'll have your DP number and lot numbers, and you'll be able to clearly understand what's being planned.
Thank you, Councillor Patton. Is there any further comments? Thank you. Look, there's no further comments. I think I should add something. It's been a massive effort, and visually for those that are watching on the Zoom, if you can just have a look at the document. This is what they gave us to read over the weekend, right? So this has been a massive effort from all councillors, and many have attended nearly all the community engagements, as the other speakers already have. Certainly our staff have worked overtime and diligently, and one of the things is that we're operating it in a very short time frame. So the funding we've got for this, we have to have it done by April. And so the team has put in an absolutely fantastic job, and our consultants have also worked diligently with us and here tonight as well. So look, well done to you all. Now we're getting to the pointy end. All the background stuff has been done. You've heard us bang on every opportunity to come along to the all the community meetings, and as the other speakers have said, those that have been to them, we've been overwhelmed by the number of people. The real challenge is now is that you take this document, don't get scared of it, right? It's scary. Don't get scared of it, right? Come to the community meetings. They're well advertised in the newspapers, so look them up, have your say, and you know, be part of the discussion that takes us into the future, as the other speakers have already pointed out. So if there's no further speakers, this being a planning matter, I'll call for a division. All those in favour? Councillor Dowling, Councillor Lowe, Councillor Patton, Councillor Carruthers, Councillor Lay, and Councillor Campbell, and I'm in favour too. So that's the official meeting for tonight, and I'll just add before we shut, is that you might wonder why we've called an extraordinary meeting just to discuss these documents. A huge amount of work done here, right? But we're under the hammer to get this out for people to provide a feedback to us, and so we're under a lot of time constraints as well as you know, efforts to put this together. So there'll be another meeting next week, next Wednesday as well. So tune into your favourite channel and see more of this. Until then, see you later.
Sorry, Mr. Mayor.
Sorry, hang on. Before I close the meeting, I'm sorry about that. Councillor Carruthers. Councillor Carruthers.
I just wanted to put it on the record that today is International Men's Day, and I'd like to wish all the men across the Shire a very happy International Men's Day, and particularly those in the room with us this evening.
Thank you very much, Councillor Carruthers. You know, I've had a very happy day. And on that note, I will declare the meeting closed. Thank you very much.